Little Mix are a British-formed girl group that consists of members Leanne Pinnock, Perry Edwards, Jay Thirlwall, and former group member Jesy Nelson. You might know them from their successful singles such as Shout Out to My Ex, Black Magic, and Women Like Me featuring Nicki Minaj. They have been a successful group since 2011 with many awards, features, and accomplishments along the way. First, let's rewind to 2011 where Little Mix first started. Little Mix were formed in 2011 on X Factor UK, where they were the first group ever to win the show. The girls auditioned individually as solo acts, not knowing of each other's existences. They were eventually put together by former Destiny's Child member Kelly Rowland and were mentored by UK singer Tulisa.
Little Mix.
The girls released their debut single, Wings, in 2012 from their debut studio album, DNA. This became their lead single, and it skyrocketed in the charts and reached #1 in countries like the UK, Canada, the US, and so much more. They would eventually go on to become the biggest girl group in the world, and Little Mix have now been together for a total of 10 years and have achieved many major successes as a group. They have performed multiple times at the Brit Awards, which is the UK version of the Grammys, and have won a total of 3 Brits, along with several major nominations. They won awards for Best British Single, British Artist Video of the Year, and Best British Group. They were the first girl group ever to win Best Artist Video since the Spice Girls in 1997.
Little Mix, shout out to my ex!
Little Mix even got to guest star in one of Taylor Swift's concerts to perform their hit single, Black Magic, from their 3rd studio album, Get Weird. They also got to open up for Ariana Grande during her US tour, the Dangerous Woman Tour. On top of that, they were invited to Ariana's One Love event after the tragic Manchester incident. Along with those accomplishments, they found massive successes with their features. They have had huge artists like Ty Dolla $ign, Nicki Minaj, and Saweetie on their tracks. Upon all the glitz and the glamour of the lifestyle they live, the biggest girl group in the world also has real struggles like any human being. The girls have always been open and upfront about their vulnerabilities, like going through a breakup, mental health issues, physical health issues, and so much more. Jesy Nelson, before her departure in 2020, released a documentary in 2019 called Odd One Out. The documentary tells the story of her journey when entering the public eye and all the scrutiny, judgment, and bullying she was subject to. Jesy was open about her insecurities, about her looks, her weight, with her fans and the public. Unfortunately, the hate from many internet users was taking a toll on her mental health and how she perceived herself. December 2020, Jesy makes the decision to leave Little Mix to focus on prioritizing her mental health and self-love. She wanted to take a break from the spotlight to find a way back to herself. Little Mix's team released a statement on their social media platforms, and the girls tweeted their feelings about the situation. The trio publicly expressed their continuous love and support for Jesy and her decision. They made sure to let it be known that they were not splitting up, but still wished Jesy the best as her fellow sisters. The girls still continued to shine as a trio and even won their 3rd Brit Award. They continued to film more music videos, perform, and do interviews as a trio. In October of 2021, Jesy released her debut single, Boys, featuring Nicki Minaj. If you have not heard by now, the song was not favored by many fans and internet users. The main publicity surrounding her single was the scandal that divided her friendship with Leanne, her former bandmate and sister. Jesy Nelson and Nicki Minaj publicly addressed the drama about a fan's messages, with Leanne calling out Jesy for blackfishing. However, the two spoke poorly about Leanne on their Instagram Live, and the messages were proven to be fake. Nelson did not come to her former bandmate's defense after the unnecessary drama. Jesy's new single has blogs and critics speaking more about her alleged blackfishing rather than her actual song. Unfortunately, the drama created a divide between Little Mix, and the trio and Jesy Nelson are no longer following each other on social network. Now, the girls have always had a close sisterhood. Of course, we don't know what happens behind closed doors, but Little Mix were always known for their genuine friendship and connection. Leanne and Jesy have had their close moments before too, and formed a unique sisterhood, being the two older members of the group. There's even a clip of Leanne crying after speaking so highly of Jesy because she saw her as an inspiration and idol. It broke many fans' hearts to see that the girls no longer wanted to associate with Jesy Nelson after the scandal. Leanne, Jade, and Perry have always supported Jesy throughout her struggles and insecurities. They were the first ones to show love when she released her documentary, but many people felt like she was being a hypocrite for talking about bullying while turning around and doing the same to Leanne. Leanne released a powerful documentary called Race, Pop, and Power in 2021, speaking about the struggles she has gone through being the only black girl in the group. The documentary explains how many black artists, specifically female artists, are never appreciated enough. She addresses deep issues that affect the black community, like colorism, microaggressions, and more. She opens up about the reality of being a black pop star in the music industry. She also addresses the colorism and racism that goes overlooked. Many fans were hurt that Jesy couldn't even support her fellow sister Leanne through her documentary when Leanne had her back during Odd One Out. They felt like she was being a hypocrite and never took accountability when being called out for her problematic actions. Unfortunately, today, they are no longer associated with one another, as Jesy Nelson is trying to establish herself as a solo UK artist. Little Mix are not breaking up, but if you hear in the blogs about their solo projects, they are referring to their side projects. Leanne just released the documentary and plans to create an organization with her team where young black artists can thrive and be surrounded by other creative individuals and artists with the same mindset. And Leanne and her fiance Andre Gray are launching a charity called the Black Fund with goals to help address and combat the racism and inequality that affect the community. She also owns a very successful swimsuit line named In a Seashell that she created with her own designs. Leanne will also be featured in a new Christmas romance movie called Boxing Day. Jade is one of the biggest LGBTQ plus community allies, so she always shows love and support to her fellow friends. She has been guest featured on RuPaul's show several times, as well as being a business owner, and she successfully opened up her own bar/club named Arbia, which is located in the UK. Perry has been working on her own fashion brand for 2 long years. She was very excited to announce that she's going to be launching it on October 30th. She just finalized the details recently, and the name is called Desora. The company is labeled as a luxury brand with quality products from hoodies, sweatshirts, shoes, and more. It is safe to say that Little Mix are not going anywhere anytime soon. There may have been some recent drama that makes fans question the girls' intentions of being in the group, but they have reiterated multiple times that they are solid as a trio. They are only pursuing their individual side projects to work on their own passions that they have been wanting to accomplish for a long time. Leanne Pinnock is a mother of twins now, and Perry is a mother of one beautiful baby. Jade is the amazing supportive sister and auntie that she is, while pursuing her own goals. We don't know what Jesy is going to do moving forward, but she will most likely continue her solo music career as a new UK artist. Only time will tell how Jesy's solo career takes off and how successful the girls' individual projects will be.